Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my new video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about a new clipper that's been released by Wahl, the Wahl 2.0 Senior. Now in today's video I'm going to be covering what it's capable of, what you need to know and how it performs. Now before we get into this video, I really appreciate if you guys can be able to like, comment and subscribe to my new YouTube channel in order to boost and make more videos like this. Let's get into this video. So here we have it, the Wahl Senior 2.0, and honestly the boxing, everything, it looks precise, it looks beautiful. Now enough with the boxing, let's open this and let's see what's inside. Alright guys, I don't want to be boring you to death because I know you want the action. So first of all I want to get this out of the way. Now if you want to skip the video until I start cutting the hair and test them, do so, but if you don't, let's see what's inside this box. So we got our manual instructions that I don't need at the moment. And here's that beauty. Honestly, beautiful, isn't that? Nice shiny clipper. You got your type C, you got your charger cable, charger over there. And one thing I like about this, it clicks and you can change it if you want it smooth. So you can do that by changing it over here. So you can have it clicked and you can have it smooth. And honestly, that's one of the reasons that I wanted this clipper, because having two options in one clipper, that is brilliant. So here we have our charging cable, the charging stand, the comb, your number guards as usual. You never know, you need many. Some do break, so it's always better to have an extra. That goes with the stand also. Got the UK plug, and I think that's the Europe, is it, or is it Asia? But yeah, oil, a little brush, and yeah, you're good to go. Now guys, before we get into this video of cutting hair, I want to run a few things. So we got the standard 2.0 blade, and honestly that blade looks lethal. I have not zero gapped them, as you can see. I'm going to zero gap them. I always do zero gap my clippers in order to get the best result. But one thing I really like about this is that it's not too heavy. I thought it's actually going to be a bit heavy, because the first Senior I used them a lot and it was a bit heavy. Then I moved on to my magic clippers and that was a bit lighter. But this honestly looks like it ticks the box, and let's turn it on. Honestly, sound on that is absolutely brilliant. You can't get better than this. This has got to be 10 out of 10. Now we want to see results. Let's cut some hair. So here we are guys, as you can see I've got my client sat down in my chair. Now I'm going to do him a low tight fade. As you can see he's got a heavy crown, so I'm going to do a low tight fade and I'm going to show you how it performs. What is it like to carry this clipper? Is it heavy? Is it slippery? How does it perform? All that I'm going to cover with you guys. All you need to know before making this purchase. As you can see, this clipper is not cheap, so therefore in this video you're going to learn about everything that you need to know. Now starting off with this haircut, which I normally do, I start with my number 1.5. I remove the bulk, and by removing this bulk it allows me to see where I need to fade into. So now I'm going to use my 1.5, remove that bulk, and then next step I'm going to use my 0 with no guard, and I'm going to keep flickering out and putting the lever down each time going up and each time going higher. Now with this clipper, what I've realized, honestly, I would say it's between the magic clipper and the old Senior in terms of how heavy it is. So I wouldn't say it's too heavy and I wouldn't say it's too light. Now with the magic clippers, they are a very light clipper. So the red magic clipper or the gold magic clipper, they're a very light clipper. But with the old Senior, they're a bit too heavy. But this one is like it's in the middle, so I really like about that. It's got 8,000 RPM, so, and honestly, yes, there are other clippers that I made about, I think it was 10,000 RPM with the order, but with the 8,000 RPM, I think this is powerful. Like honestly, it's powerful. It does the job. I don't need to come back to it, remove the lines, all this, all that crap, because honestly, it's time consuming, going back and forth. It does the job one time. That's what I like about, because you're not wasting time here. Now, one thing I realized, if your hands is a bit sweaty,
or let's say it's a bit oily, they are a bit loose on the hand. So therefore, you gotta have a nice grip to it, because with the bottom where is a chrome, like shiny chrome, it can get a bit slippery. So therefore, it's not like ever I've dropped the clippers, but it does feel like it. But at the same time, you can put one of those grip that goes around the clipper, and you can get a nice grip out of them. But in all honesty, it holds really nice. It's not too heavy. It's very precise. With those leather that clicks, it's very, very precise. That's what I like about it. With the order, which also clicks, however, with my order, I need to go back with it again in order to remove the lines. But with this, honestly, it does it one time and that's it. It's done. It's faded. You don't need to come back to it. Honestly, if you're someone that is struggling to cut hair, is struggling to make a good fade, I would say this is worth every single penny, because there's no mistake. It's impossible to do a mistake on these clippers. I mean, Wahl really have thought about the leather situation, because normally a clipper will either have the clicking one or it had a smooth one. But having that both in one clipper, that's just amazing. Like, honestly, I never thought about any company out there will do that. But Wahl absolutely nailed it with this clipper. Now, as you can see, what I'm doing is flickering out. That flick out motion, honestly, you got to flick out in order to create the best fade. Now, with my client, he's got a black hair. Now, black hair, honestly, they stand out really nice with the fade. So you can see at the end of the video where the fade is shiny, is nice and glossy. So at the end of the video, you can be able to see how it faded, how it performed. Now, in terms of noise, I would say it's very quiet. Other clippers, I would say it can be a bit heavy. It can be a bit noisy. And sometimes with the client, because the machine's right next to the head, sometimes they can't hear what you're saying. But with this clipper, honestly, that's not even a problem. It's very quiet, it's precise, it's what every barber needs. Every barber wants quality, timing, and good clipper overall. Now, I've made a clipper with the Kami clippers, and those clippers were like £20, which I made in my other videos you can be able to check out. With that video, I'm basically testing out if cheap clippers are worth it or not. And that was just a little example. But you can tell the difference that this bad boy is worth £200. Honestly, even though if it would say more than £200, I'll buy this clipper any day of the week, because honestly, it ticks all the boxes for me. All right, guys. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not being paid. I'm not being sponsored. I've strictly bought this clipper out of my own pocket. So I'm going to be honest about this clipper, because I don't want you guys to go out there and start buying things and you don't like them in the end. I want to be honest with you what this clip is capable of and what it's not capable of. But strictly me speaking, owning this clipper for 2 weeks, which is, yes, is short, but I have cut many haircuts. If a client comes in, whether he's got a thick hair, thin hair, I don't care. That's my number one clipper to go to. I've been cutting hair for many years. I've tried out many clippers, but hands down, 2026, it's got to be the best clipper on the market today. I'm not hyping the clipper. You can go test it for yourself. Honestly, you will love it. The first haircut. Now, here's the haircut. As you can see, nice, fresh skin fade. Now, if you did like this video, I'll really appreciate if you guys can be able to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this, where I'm going to be showing more haircuts, more product reviews in the future. Thank you very much for watching till the end, and I'll see you next time.